Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One and one the count now. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-2 lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez, the second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit's all they get. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Ben
Leading off
Zobrist
for
now.
the Cubs.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom
second
half of the
baseman.
first.
Ben
Here comes the first pitch.
Zobrist.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Archer has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. Almora is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Row makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs and 42 runs batted in. 1 strike now from Archer. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got to hurry. 1 there.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. From the belt, the pitch. In there, strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Ready now, Daniel Descalzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the third out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 4-0. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0. You can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1.
That ball's foul.
The 2-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Into the basket, and it's gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. In the air out to right. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 44.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Nope.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, J.B. Shuck, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 1. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Zobrist on at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
And he misses with it 1-1. Almora makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Here's Javier Baez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Nick Kingham enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Kyle Schwarber will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Contreras on third with 2 out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Number 62.
Boy, what a battle there, Devo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 1.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Nick Kingham becomes the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Now batting, Colin Moran. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling. 10.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Off the LED board and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
And that's not just another.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 2 now.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2, and this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 8 and the Buccos 4. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Settling in now, Daniel Descalzo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And with 1 away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ben Zobrist. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Liner toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Striding in, Josh Bell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The
first pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. Yeah.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Mike Montgomery answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mike Montgomery.
Stepping in now, J.B. Shuck. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Bell at second, Kramer at first with no outs. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Nick Kingham, as he'll show bunt and come up empty. It's strike 1.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 5. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rizzo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit to first. Bell brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Two out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. So coming to the plate, Colin Moran singled home a run in his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. 1-0 the count. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes with a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a
reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Moran over at second. Dickerson is over at first with 1 away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Full count now. 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Takes this the other way to right. In to score the runner from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain loaded
now
here
batting.
with still only 1 gone.
44.
So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Xavier Cedeno is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Xavier. Cedeno.
First offering on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kramer brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Cedeno, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late round. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a one-run ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
In now, J.B. Shuck. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nick Kingham. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners on first with one down. It's bunted into the air, and that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Go in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Pirates 9.
Now
Nick Berti, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Descalso, 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Daniel.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Descalso behind 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Moran trying to get there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
One strike.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. On to first, a double play. Nothing across here this half. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4.
Brad Brach is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Brad.
From the stretch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Moran aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. Hamilton is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Moran ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Popped up. Moran in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
A ball and a strike now. Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So striding forward now Kyle Schwarber. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. The hitters aren't point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 12-9. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Now in the box, Josh Bell. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hamilton is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Edwards, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He pulls this one into right. Hamilton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, J.B. Shuck. He singled his last time up. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Descalso will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still looking up at a 12-9 score.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Albert Almora. He was a double play victim last time around. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hops this one up. Bell shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's still a 12-9 ball game. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Adam Wager.
Pedro Strop is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
now
out.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 46.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Pedro.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Strop, a 6'1" right-hander. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded softly to the right. And that's out number 1.
Now batter, the third baseman.
Digging in, Colin Moran. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Taken in by Zobrist. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Descalso is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Tyler Lyons.
First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it
batter,
works, but when
number
it
9.
doesn't, it's
Shortstop.
ugly. And he was here to
Javier.
face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone! Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Now the 1-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in,
right
Billy
fielder,
Hamilton,
number
3
6.
for 4 so far,
Billy
and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. So 1-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The pitcher, Pedro. Throw.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
3 runs already home here. soft liner to the right side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. Cubs lead it 15-10. Striding in to start the 9th, Francisco Cervelli, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Cervelli.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 50.
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Striding into the box, Josh Bell. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Baez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. To first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-10 the final score here. The Chicago Cubs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Mike Montgomery wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Chris Archer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Pedro Strop works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.